Swaledale is one of the northernmost dales in the Yorkshire Dales National Park in northern England. It is the dale of the River Swale on the east side of the Pennines in North Yorkshire. Geographical overview. Swaledale runs broadly from west to east, for the high moors on the Cumbria-Yorkshire boundary at the watershed of northern England to the market town of Richmond, where the dale meets the lowlands. 9 Standards Rig, the prominent ridge with 9 ancient tall cairns, rises on the watershed at the head of Swaledale. To the south and east of the ridge a number of smaller dales join to form the narrow valley of Upper Swaledale at the small village of Keld. For that the valley runs briefly south then turns east at Thwaite to broaden progressively as it passes Mucor, Gunnerside, Lowrow, Keilor and Reeth. The Pennine Valley ends at Richmond, where an important medieval castle still watches the important ford from the top of a cliff. Below Richmond, the valley sides flatten out and the Swale flows across lowland farmland to meet the Ure just east of Boroughbridge at a point known as Swale Nab. The Ure becomes the Ouse, and eventually the Humber. For the north, Arkengarth Dale and its river the Arklebeck join Swaledale at Reeth. To the south, Wensleydale, home of the famous Wensleydale cheese, runs parallel with Swaledale. The two dales are separated by a ridge including Great Shunner Fell, and joined by the road over Buttertubs Pass. Physical character. Swaledale is a typical limestone Yorkshire dale, with its narrow valley bottom road, green meadows and fellside fields, white sheep and dry stone walls on the glacier-formed valley sides, and dark moorland skyline. The upper parts of the dale are particularly striking because of its large old limestone field barns and its profusion of wildflowers. The latter are thanks to the return to the practice of leaving the cutting of grass for hay or silage until wild plants have had a chance to seed. Occasionally visible from the valley bottom road are the slowly fading fellside scars of the 18th and 19th century lead mining industry. Ruined stone mine buildings remain, taking on the same colors as the landscape into which they are crumbling. Swaledale is home to many small but beautiful waterfalls, such as Richmond Falls, Kisden Force and Cattrake Force. Agriculture and industry. Sheep farming has always been central to economic life in Swaledale, which has lent its name to a breed of round-horn sheep. Traditional Swaledale products are woolens and Swaledale cheese, which was formerly made from ewe's milk. These days it is made from cow's milk. During the 19th century, a major industry in the area was lead mining. Current human activities. Today, tourism has become important, and Swaledale attracts thousands of visitors a year. It is very popular with walkers, particularly because the coast-to-coast walk passes along it. Unlike Wensleydale, it has no large settlements on the scale of Hawes or Leyburn, nor an obvious tourist hook such as Former's connection with James Herriot, and so, like Coverdale, it enjoys a quieter tone, especially as it is more remote compared to, say, Wharfdale, which is much further south and easily accessible from the West Yorkshire metropolis. In May and June every year, Swaledale hosts the 2-week-long Swaledale Festival, which combines a celebration of small-scale music and a program of guided walks. Since 1950, Swaledale has been the host of the Scott Trial, a British motorcycle trials competition run over an off-road course of approximately 70 miles, raising money for the Scott Charities, a range of local non-profit making organizations.